Hello guys, this is going to be my first video where I'm going to talk to you, and I want to start off with introducing myself. I'm Aaron, I'm an amateur MMA fighter from Finland, and I'm really passionate about the sport. You might be thinking, what is this like surroundings around me? I'm actually in Thailand currently. I've been here for about 5 weeks now, 2 weeks ahead of me, and we're just training here with a couple of my friends with Eetu and Eli. We're getting some rounds in with some really good people. Of course, we've been doing a little bit of work as we have to do here, and been to the beach quite a lot, you know. And of course, coconut water, it's quite nice. So about 2.5 years ago, I started with Muay Thai, and I did it for about 5 months, and I enjoyed it. But the reason I moved on to MMA is because it's a lot more versatile. There's a lot more opportunities and things you can do in MMA than in Muay Thai, because there's also grappling, takedowns, stuff like that. And then I started looking into the MMA trainings at my home gym, and it looked really interesting, and especially the grappling part, because I've never really done it, you know. I've never really grappled in my life, so I was really interested in it. So I gave it a go, and it went okay, you know. It was my first training. I mean, of course it's not gonna be so good, but I felt like I had at least some potential in me, you know. So I moved on to MMA. I started training it regularly. I just liked it. I really liked it, you know. He was my friend from Finland. He came to visit my place. He's currently with his family. So I started training even more and more. And then I was thinking, maybe I should take one fight, you know, see how it goes, see what it's like. And then we went to this competition, and suddenly I had like 2 fights in one night. I was like, what? No, I can't. It's too much. I only need one. And well, I did the first one, and then my coaches talked me over into taking the second one. And how it went? I won the first one. It was pretty easy. I mean, not easy, but like I dominated most of the round, most of the fight. And then the second fight, unfortunately, I lost. It was of course, it was my fault, you know. Always blame yourself on these things. And from there on, we just started training more, working out more. Then I went and had one BJJ Nogi competition, and well, it went how it went. We don't have to go more into detail about that. And I started, you know, just having more fights, and now I have like my record in adults, it's 2-0. In BJJ competitions, I have no idea about that record. It's like, I don't know, I've maybe had like 15 rounds in BJJ competition overall, and maybe I won like 3/4 of them, you know, I don't know, something like that, like 75% I won of them, and it's pretty okay. And as it's my first video where I'm talking to you and talking about my like MMA journey and stuff like this, I'm going to talk a little bit about my plans also. I want to fight as much as I can this year. Of course, now the beginning of the year, there has been a few competitions, actually a lot of competitions like BJJ and MMA that I haven't gone to because I've been here training really hard. And when I go to Finland, I'm really prepared. I'm prepared for like anything. Where I'm going to have a fight on 15th of March, unless I get like any sudden injuries or something. And it's gonna be, I'm really looking forward, because I haven't fought in like 4 months or something. And it's been like itching in the back of my head, you know, like really much, you know, when you don't get to fight in a long time, and then you finally get to do it. It's a lot of fun. But number one goal is definitely gonna be to have as much competitions this year as I can. That's the number one goal, definitely, because you build up the record, but also you get the experience from fighting. you get more comfortable in the cage, and with your you get a lot more confidence also in fighting and in general also. I mean, fighting and doing MMA has like helped my self-confidence a lot, like a lot, you know. So it's I suggest doing at least something. It could be also like taekwondo, boxing, Muay Thai, like anything, anywhere that you get like, I don't know, this might sound stupid, but when you get punched, you kind of learn something, you know. So that's one thing I suggest everyone doing, at least a part of their life, you know, 2 years maybe, 1 year, could be 6 months. Fuck it. Another goal of mine is going to be becoming the national champion, Finnish champion in MMA. And this is a really important goal of mine because then I can get into the national team and possibly go into like bigger fights, you know, in world championships, European championships. So it would be really like important to me. So now I'm gonna just play a few of my training clips and fighting clips and show you how much I've improved over the past 2 years, and then you'll have something to compare to in a couple of years.
So in this clip, I probably had been training for about 5 to 7 months, but only Muay Thai though. I didn't know about anything about wrestling back then. You can see me throw some random kicks. I mean, I was just trying to show my friend what I've learned. I mean, not much obviously, and I have like zero control of my movements, and my punches aren't really like correct or anything. I'm not throwing them, extending my punches fully, but in this one you can see I have a lot more control on my movements. This was like today, from today's training warm-up, and I'm just doing some really basic things, and in this one you can obviously see I've made a lot of progress with my punches and knees and kicks. My movements are also a lot smoother and more controlled, and my movements are a lot more explosive. So here's the first round. I'll only show the first round because otherwise the video would be too long. We start off the round by throwing some pretty heavy shots, you know, throwing shots at each other, just kicking each other, and because there's no hits to the head, so we're just marching forward, both of us. Here I get a few good hits. There's like a little grappling exchange. This is by the way my first fight ever, and also my first time ever in a cage. So as you can tell, if you know anything about MMA, I'm just walking around, you know. I don't know how to control the center of the cage at all. There's a few nice leg kicks. It definitely weakened his leg a lot. You can notice it, he's like getting a little bit weak. And here, like, push him to the cage, little punch, little kick, you know. Some more kicks. I don't know, I probably kicked like 100 times this fight. Definitely the most kicks I've ever thrown in a fight. In this one right here. And we're, you know, although we're going pretty heavy at the fight, it's actually pretty relaxed, you know. I mean, there are some moments that we are just like checking that if the other guy is doing something, and well, you'll see later. There's the first wrestling grappling exchange, and as you can see, I don't know anything about wrestling, like nothing. This was maybe, I had been doing 8 months of MMA, and I've been really training like 3 times a week, something like that. Not really that much. 3 to 4. Yeah, that was the first fight. Okay, here's my latest fight. Yeah, there's a little like I tried to get a staring contest or something. There you can see I shoot the double leg straight away. My game plan was just take him down, control him, maybe get the ground and pound, finish, or get a submission or something, but it didn't really work out. I mean, I got him to the ground really, really good and controlled him there quite a while. as you can see. I didn't really do much here. I was just controlling his movement, didn't let him do anything, and here you can see me. I'll get a few punches in. There I got a few ones. Those hit actually pretty well, like his face got a little bit swollen and I could definitely see the redness in his face. There I skipped that part because it was like 2 minutes of us just hugging each other on the ground and it really didn't make any sense to put it in. Here you can see the referee lift us up and he tried to touch the gloves, but I just go straight for the takedown. Like I didn't really think about it in the moment. Then we're just wrestling. I get him down. Got a little trip there. The double leg didn't work, so I tripped him, and then I get a few punches in. Claimed that the round was mine fully, and then the second round start. You can see I go in with a haymaker, then shoot straight to the double leg, and then I'm like, I'm hanging on a single leg, and I'm really trying to lift him up, get the Belal Muhammad shit going on, but it doesn't really work. So now we're just clinching. I'm throwing a few knees. He's throwing a few good knees, and then I think we get a little separation here soon. Yeah, and as you can see, I take the control of the cage right away. I don't let him have it. And there, I tried to hit him in the head with the kick, like switch kick to the head. It didn't really work out, so I just went for the double leg and got him down also, again. So that was about it. Nothing much more to the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.